Kharoshthi script starts at left and set right. Do you know any of that language? You're right. Persian language, inspired actually Urdu. You understand? So these languages are Kharoshthi script. IVC people are very smart. You know what they did? First they started like this, and they started like this, and they like this, and they like this. Who will decode it? No one. But one thing is very clear, that the language they used is more like a snake. That's why they are called as serpent style. You know serpent bole to? Snake na? Sap. Serpent style. Now I can call these people are genius people, IVC. How, sir? Just looking at the script you can say, yes, I can. For example, if I write like this, first I'll understand the person who wrote this with a particular ink. I'll understand the ink features. Number two, the index, the nib I'm using is a very soft one, which is not a very harsh, rather soft one. Number three, this man maintained a gap between each letter. That means he is a mature, he is a learner now. Yes or no? But if I write the same way, so-called, what do you understand by that? Cursive writing means advanced or beginner? If I'm just writing cursive only for few words, then these entire people are writing cursive for sentences. Now tell me, pagal hai kya? They are highly educated people. But the worst thing happened to IVC people is, though, they are so lazy. Same Indians though, we are by nature. Egyptian people had communicated with those people, but Egyptians are very smart. What they did, whenever they draw something, write something, they used to draw like this. For example, if they write in the bottom house, they used to draw like this. In this way, pictography explained the writing. That's why the next generation, what happened, they start understanding that symbol is this. You might have seen the movie called Mummy Returns. Yes or no? No? At least watch those movies, you'll understand what I'm talking about. Pharaohs, how they communicated to the common man. Pictographical with a proper language explanation. That's why the next generation continued. Our people are so talented. No picture, only writing. Thanks to science and technology advancements, now we are going for AI, artificial intelligence. You know this blockchain technology, artificial intelligence, you know what happens? They take the multiple permutations and combinations, and there is a one TEDx. I personally ask you to watch these TEDx videos when you feel bored. The beautiful talks. Whatever you listen, you'll have one point of opinion there. Try improving your understanding of the point of views from there. In that, these gentlemen who actually did some wonders in attaching 2 or 3 scripts of IVC and coming to some conclusions. So when humans are failing, machines are doing something good for us. Are we clear? So construction of history really happens with the sciences a lot. When man stops here, sciences will make him go further. That's an interest, that's an aspect of technology you can apply. Clear? Then comes here, historic period. What is historic? Sir, there is script, I can understand them, I can write a commentary on them. That is right. So, technically speaking, right from the Rigvedic period, people call it historic period. Even I won't agree. Why? Because in Rigvedic period, they didn't write anything. It's the Guptas they wrote it. So, rightly called what is historic period in India? The period where people start writing, and that writing we can understand properly. That is going to be not some million years ago, just a 6th century BC. That means 600 years BC onwards, we start talking about the historic period. I'll talk about that shortly. Are we clear? Now, how can people communicate to others, sir? Or how can we decode them? 3 ways. Number 1, epigraphy. Whenever you see epi in front of any noun, prefix, what does it mean? Epi. Epithet. What is epithet? After you die, you'll ask your people to write something on the tomb, right? Short words on the tombs are called epithet. So epi meaning what? Short. It meaning short. So epigraphy. Graphy means writing. Epi means short writings. So epigraphy is actually short writing not given by you or me. It's given by royal orders. So study of inscriptions is called epigraphy. Are we clear? Are we clear? Ask me a question if you have anything. What are you going to call Shasan? You are going to give an order to common man or anyone. Its order can be given by a queen, any from royal family, even from military commander, any from royal authority, rightly called today government order, GO. That is what you're going to call as inscription, epigraphy. UPSC is awesome. They keep on asking you various epigraphies, inscriptions frequently. But inscriptions are of two types. That you can move, that you can't move. For example, this is a wall. I write something. Subbarao loves Subbalakshmi. Let's say I am the king, Shansha. I wrote it. Then that is called immovable inscription. Because I can't move a wall. I can't move a temple. I can't move a boulder, very big stones. They are called what? Movable or immovable? Immovable inscriptions. But if I write something on a copper plate, if I write something on a bronze plate, if I write something on the coins, etc., they are movable. Are we clear? So, epigraphy will help us understand a lot, and this is given the highest authority in understanding history. In future class, I am going to tell you, if there is a conflict between a book and an inscription, you got to trust what? What? Inscription. Why? Because book is actually made by common man. There's a high possibility you're going to see edification in that. May or may not happen. Once the UPSC asked a beautiful question. No doubt, Harsha was a great king. No doubt Harsha was a great king. But his poet Bana and Huyan Sang made him much more greater that people can't believe. So, if you read Bansakar inscription by Harsha, you'll see, gentleman, very good. But if you read a book called Harsha Charita, oh my God, poet Bana will talk him like super duper. What is this, man? This is why we say that we give less importance to books and give more importance to inscriptions. Are we clear? Are we clear? UPSC is very precise in asking inscriptions. At least take every year, say on average 15 questions if you take from the history, precisely culture from, one is easily guaranteed from inscription. There are closely about 250 inscriptions you need to learn. How many? And they'll ask you the location, they'll ask you the king who gave it, and sometimes they'll ask you what is on the inscription also. So it is very tough job. I'm pretty sure by the time you're going to complete our classes or one reading or two reading, you'll have something in your. Now we clear? So what is inscription, guys? A royal order explained about. For example, we talk about the 23rd Satavahana ruler. No doubt he is a great Balaya Gautamiputra Satakarni. He was a great ruler, by the way. In fact, he conquered such a way till the Rajasthan, right from the south, you see, from Rajasthan until Bengal area. That means complete peninsula of India was captured by Gautamiputra Satakarni. 23rd Satavahana ruler. 23rd is a very interesting number in India. 23rd Satavahana ruler, Gautamiputra Satakarni. 23rd RBI governor, Raghuram Rajan. Both are interesting. I'm not comparing, but they are interesting in their own perspectives. Interestingly, this 23rd ruler made a great contributions. He did not leave any inscription, but his mother gave inscription on his name. Somewhere in the region called Nasik, they are called Nasik inscriptions. Naganika inscriptions, you understand? So even queen also going to give them. Queen's royal inscriptions are given a lot. Making sense? Inscriptions speak a lot, guys. Number 2, numismatics. Take a question first. Take a question. The inscriptions depict, D-E-P-I-C-T, depict, that means throwing light. Depict socio-economic, political conditions, with cultural attributes, with cultural attributes dot. Write any fine inscriptions, write any fine inscriptions. Most inscriptions are seen only in ancient India, underline the statement. Medieval, people stopped drawing the inscriptions. Okay? Mostly you will be seeing the inscriptions only on ancient India. So write how many? 5 inscriptions that shaped ancient India, underline dot. So if you ask about a Kalinga inscription that talks about a Kalinga war, very important inscription. If I talk about Allahabad inscription, Samudragupta, you're going to get those inscriptions shortly. But every inscription has a great story to be explained. And archaeologists are very serious with respect to inscription preservation. Why?